So why is the caucus on population and development necessary in the Malawi Parliament?
It's necessary. Initially issues of population were discussed within the Committee of Health, so that these discussions were only limited to health. But when you look at the issues of population, they are broader. There are so many aspects, socioeconomic. There are so many social factors that are linked to the issues of population, be it education, be it food security, and nutrition, environment. So we realized that as a committee, we shouldn't confine population to just the health committee, but we needed to open up so that members can intimately discuss about these issues. And knowing that population growth in Malawi, it's rising at rapidly, it's quite rising at an alarming stage. So we are saying, let's bring a conversation in Parliament beyond the health committee, so that even those people from the other committees can listen to the evidence that we are using, so that this will give us an opportunity to deliberate in Parliament from an evidence point, using the numbers, using the figures that matters. And even when we go to the constituencies, our language should reflect the crisis that is looming or that we have at hand in the area of population.
And how many members does it have, and when was it formed?
It was formed on 13th December in 2016, and that's when we elected the bearers, the office bearers, the chair and 3 co-chairs, of which I'm one of them. And we recorded 85 members, but today during the orientation we had up to 105 members, which we thought was a commendable job. And looking at when the presentation was made, looking at the discussions that followed, you can see that members are interested in the topic, and you can even see after the break everybody saying this is a conversation that you need to take seriously. Fortunately, come 5th of May, Parliament is opening up. What we want is to continue the discussion about our population and development, and continue to go forward and see how best it can work out.
And specifically, what issues is the caucus planning to do or doing in order to tackle the population and development challenges?
Initially, we want to focus on the interaction, sharing the data, sharing the evidence, because not everybody is conversant with the issues that we are dealing with. So like today, there was a technical presentation that looked at the population trends in Malawi, and everybody was allowed to even see the data from their districts, and there was quite an excitement, and linking it to the service delivery in the area. So we want to tackle the issues of population as it relates to education, as it relates to family planning, environment. All those issues will be discussed, HIV, AIDS, SRH, and TB. So we are looking at, when Parliament starts, to have a series almost every week. Maybe we can just take an issue of food security and see how we can discuss these issues.
And seeing that members of Parliament usually come and go based on being elected, so how do you plan on the sustainability of the caucus beyond this Parliament?
We are looking at, every time you orient somebody, you're given the knowledge, they will always take it forward. Any new members, will orient them to the objectives of the committee and invite them so that they can join and we continue on the agenda. And like today, I've asked the First Lady to be a patron. And we were looking at office of a patron, the patron being an office, and we want to continue with these issues to see how best can we also use the highest office in the land to make sure that we advocate about the issues and we take it forward. And it's on the record. We're going to have a record, we're going to have our own audits, we're going to have minutes, so that it doesn't stop there. We want to have the clerk who will be responsible for these issues to carry the agenda, so that it doesn't die just after we leave Parliament. But even when the others come back, or the new members come back, they need to be reoriented and we continue the conversation.
If you were to say it in one sentence, what is the big picture you would love to see the caucus achieve?
We want the caucus to have integrated knowledge in the area of population and development, so that they can communicate it not only at policy level, but even at all levels of implementation, including at individual and household level.
Any closing remarks?
We're super excited that we have done this, because if you look around in the region, they have had population development caucuses. If we have attended as members of the health committee, but this is the first time that we have had it in Malawi, and we're so excited. And with partners like AFID, looking at the people who came forward to say we want to partner, so that together we can put the evidence together and take the agenda of population further beyond parliamentary doors.